Morning, everyone. We'll go ahead and get started with the briefing for today. Turn off your cell phone, pagers, walkie-talkies. I appreciate it. And limit side conversations. Pamela instead, Plan Section Chief for Team 4. Go ahead and get an update of the situation and today's work objectives from Operations Rich Lopez.
Good morning. Big crowd here today. I'm going to be full of statistics. So in Branch 1, we've got the pork incidents, about 90% contained. Travis is about 80%. In Branch 2, Brushy 4, 60% contained, and continues to be a problem with spotting and inaccessible areas. Jameson is 95%. Brushy Complex is mop up and patrol. Branch 3 with the Jack Smith, Ore Series, and Low Gap, all around 90 to 95%. Branch 4, Red Mountain, because of some interior burning that needs to happen in there, it's about 70%. There is line all the way around, but a lot of interior pockets need to be burned out. Branch 5, Sugarloaf, Jacks, and Haynes Oso is about 95%, with some firing operations continuing in there along the roadways. If you'll note, there's a change to the map. Branch 6 got moved up, and that will encompass Lost Pipe, Hardy Creek Middle, and Wan Creek. Those are Lost Pipe 50%, Hardy Creek 50%, Middle 10%, and Wan Creek 80%. So you can see as we get things wrapped up down in the south that we're going to have to be shifting our priority in the near future here to get that work done up in the north. So thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, if you look at my forecast, it's plastered all over it. The weather's getting hotter and drier. It's watch out situation number 14. Important for several different reasons in this situation. First of all, we're going to be bumping up towards triple digits today. The interior valleys, I'm expecting highs 95 to 100 degrees. Humidities are dropping below 20%. So that's important for health reasons. You guys need to stay hydrated, and also for fire activity reasons, which Bill will come out and talk about. So we're going to see a good 5 degrees of warming again today, 5 to 10% lower humidity. So like I said, we're pushing 100 interior valleys, humidity's down into the teens, and the coastal branches are getting up there as well, mid to upper 80s, and humidity is dropping down towards 20-25%. We're starting to test this fire. We're getting up into the hottest, driest conditions that we've seen since this complex has been started. By the time we get to tomorrow, it is going to be the hottest, driest conditions that this complex has seen, and it's going to last for the next 5 days. So we're really going to put this thing to the test. So you guys are going to have to be heads up. As far as winds go, there's some pretty strong northwest winds off the coast. I don't think much of that is going to be realized on the fire, but they are out there. So winds along the coast will be northwest, maybe up to 10 miles an hour with some higher gusts. And the interior branches will mainly just be kind of slope dominated, upslope in the morning, and then becoming a little bit of a west breeze in the afternoon, not overly strong. As this high pressure builds over us, it brings a really stable atmosphere, so the smoke is not going to be able to go anywhere. Over the next few days, the smoke's going to start building up more and more in the valleys, especially as fire activity creates more smoke. So visibilities are going to be going down the next few days. So that'll have an impact on air operations and also just on normal operations. So I can't stress it enough. Weather's getting hotter and drier. Just be heads up for that. Expect near record temperatures through the week. Thanks.
Well, you heard the news. The weather's getting hotter and drier, and so the fine fuels each afternoon they start drying out around 10 o'clock, and they reach their driest right around the mid-afternoon, 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. The 100-hour fuels, they were affected by the high humidities recently, but now they are starting to drop, and they should reach record levels again in about 2 to 3 days. Right now, the energy release component is just equal to historic levels for this time. So the only thing that's really stopping these fires from really being extreme is real stable air and light winds. Those are some of the things that they changed, and things would be a lot worse than they are right now. The fire remains fuel slope driven. What I mean by that is that you can get some pretty good runs going to the top of the ridge, but once it gets to the top of the ridge, it's going to be a slow backing fire after that. this morning, out there in Cotto Peak, the RH was about 30%. And so we're seeing some pretty dry air out there on the coast, on the ridge tops. And